All right, I want to dive into really quickly. I know everybody wants to get to the fun stuff and you want to get to the giveaway announcer, but what kind of a coach would I be if I didn't even talk about health versus weight loss first? So that's what I really want to dive in first, because it is important and there is a huge difference between health and weight loss. When you are looking and you're focusing on just weight loss, you can tend to, or we all do it, this is what I did as well, you look at calorie count and you're really kind of looking at that instead of when you focus on health, you're looking at the quality of the food. Now, what I have found when you focus on weight loss is that there's a set end date, and it could be whatever goal you have. Let's say you want to lose 15 pounds or whatever that is. Maybe you have like a 12-week program that you're doing, and that's the end date. And then once you hit the end date, we kind of all go get our treats or go ham or, go do whatever, because we're like, oh, we just accomplished this big thing and now I get to eat whatever I want. And sometimes that can creep up, and then we end up in this cycle, and it ends up into diet culture when we focus on weight loss. And I did it for many years, and I also gained all my weight back every single time plus some, which is what really happens when you focus on weight loss. Can you lose weight by just focusing on calories? And could you eat pizza and still lose weight? Yes, technically you can. Is that healthy? No, absolutely not. Can you work pizza in sometimes? Yes. So there is a big balance and there is a big shift between health and weight loss. Now, I like to use tracking my food as a tool to kind of help keep myself in check. I don't do this 100% of the time perfectly. I try to follow the 80-20 rule, or just watch portions and things like that if I'm not tracking regularly. But just to show exactly, precisely what I'm talking about, I track 2 different days of food in Chronometer, which is the app that I use. They have a free version. They also have a paid version. And so I want to show you, I got it on the big screen. I don't even know why I didn't even think about doing this. Let me see if I can figure out how to turn you around. There we go. All right. Hopefully you can see this and it will make sense. I'm going to point out a few things. All right. So here on the left, let's stop. Wait. I got to find my mouse over here. All right. I'm going to pull this over here so where you can see this. All right. Here on the left, this would be a day maybe of a person who is focused on weight loss. So really in the morning, you're having Starbucks egg white bites, the egg white with the roasted red pepper, and maybe a caramel macchiato with soy milk. A grande, though, you didn't go for the venti, okay? Then you maybe went to Panera. Everybody's grading Panera, and you were good. You thought, okay, I'm going to get a Greek salad, and that's going to be healthy and can keep me from losing, I'm going to help be losing weight. I don't know if that makes sense. And then maybe you got Chipotle for dinner. Now, yes, this is a lot of eating out, but also like busy moms and busy people, this can be something that can happen a few nights a week. And then maybe you had one of those Nabisco 100-calorie packs in the middle of the day. Now, I wanted to keep the calories very, very similar on both days, so we only got a half a package of the Nabisco 100-calorie packs. So down here you see your calorie range, 1648, right? Now, if you look at macronutrients, and this is why when you're focusing on health versus weight loss, usually you'll hear a lot of people talk about macros or if it fits your macros and things like that. So when people are talking about if it fits your macros, that's when they're saying, oh, well, you could fit a slice of pizza in your macros and then just work it around. I do not subscribe to this team. There's a big controversy about it, and here's why. So if you were to look at this is not what I would think is like a bad day of eating. Really, what? You've got egg white bites. All right, you got a caramel macchiato, but you've got a Greek salad, a Chipotle chicken burrito bowl, and you had a half a package of crisps, of cookies, right? But here's where we're starting to get into the really big problems. First of all, you can look at this, and this is why a calorie is not a calorie. So you're hitting your calorie mark, right? Let's say you're at 1648 calories because you're working out a few nights a week. Maybe we're doing Zumba or Jiu-Jitsu, which is also a good workout, things like that. But here we go. This is what I'm finding, especially with us ladies, is we are severely lacking in protein. Now, this is also set for my protein intake to help build muscle. So even a normal female, you would still be low, maybe not 50%. You'd probably be maybe around the 70% mark if we're being real honest. Your carbs are all right, not super heavy on the carbs, unless you got like a half a sandwich here, which would take it up, which, you know, I put on that too. But here's also where we're really running into the problem, is this fat percentage. Now, on this, even if you're working out, you're doing all this, can you lose weight with your fat percentage to be like this? Yes, you can. But also, that's where, if you've ever heard of the, what's it called? TOFI, thin on the outside and fat on the inside. It's because your organs and all of that, your arteries will still have fat. And so that's still circulating around your blood and really messing with all of your body. And these won't pop up until later. Obviously, once you hit your late 30s and your 40s, that's when symptoms of the body really start to pop up. Now, here's another concerning part. What I'm really finding with especially us ladies, we are not taking a multivitamin regularly. And I will tell you really quickly, Mom nagged me my whole life about taking vitamins. She's like, you need to take vitamins, blah, blah, blah. And I never did. Right? And I never did until several years ago. Finally, my husband was like, we need to take vitamins. And I was like, whatever. And it really wasn't until I started tracking very carefully that I realized I need to take vitamins regularly. Even if you think you eat super clean, we are vitamin deficient. So I have been taking new vitamin, but this is what I want to show you right on the screen. So here, again, all right, so we're in a little bit of trouble with our macros, but then once we go down, these are so, this is what is regularly happening, okay? We are becoming so vitamin deficient that our hair gets brittle and falls out. We don't have energy. Our nails aren't as nice. Our skin is a little dull. And we don't feel great and things like this. So this is a huge problem. We get sick. You're immune support. You got vitamin C. So there's a huge lack here. Now I'm gonna say, just for girls, let's say you take a multivitamin. Okay, I'm gonna put it in here. And now I've been taking recently. Actually, I'm gonna take Garden of Life. I was taking these multivitamins. I actually have stopped and changed out, because I'm going to show you these, because these are just off Amazon. These are just regular ones. Okay, so that takes these a little, and that's way better, but we're still deficient way down here, deficient in protein all across the board. And so this is really, even if you take a multivitamin, we're still really deficient. And this, again, is going to be detrimental to our health. It's also just these alone, when you lose weight, these are not balanced, your body will look different. I don't know how to explain it, except I will post pictures because your body will look different if you're not paying attention to this and you're only paying attention to the calories. That's why health versus weight loss. Can you lose weight doing this if you're working out? Yes, you can. Will you be healthy? More than likely no, because you're going to end up having symptoms pop up. Even look down here, our sodium is super, super high. So you're still going to have symptoms in your body that pop up that you're going to have to deal with later. And when we focus on just a calorie as a calorie, that's where we can go, well, I'm going to eat pizza and it's going to be fine today. I'm going to have my cup of ice cream because it fits in my macros. And that's fine when you works. It works for me in my 20s. But once you start to have babies and you hit your 30s, and later in your 30s, and you start 40s and 50s and beyond, that don't work no more. Your diet has to be on point. Now, I'm going to show you a day of focus on health. And when we focus on health, we can also focus on longevity. Also, the shift, we focus on health, also like making 2022 your year of health. That chick, the rebel was, and she just did it. And, when you focus on that, you get those long-term results because there's no end date. You don't have an end date where you're like, well, on this date, I'm done eating healthy, and I'm just going to go back to eating garbage all the time. No, especially what I teach and how I coach women is to eat healthy, but also incorporate those treats. Even when you're losing weight, still have a treat once a week. Have that treat meal, have that sweet, and then get back in it and keep counting and keep tracking. So if you look here, and we're looking at, this is actually just a regular day of eating on my manometer, and this is a plant-based day, all plant-based food day. So I've got breakfast. Now, I wanted to make sure that I did break down into breakfast, lunch, dinner because a lot of people feel like they can't fast. Normally I do fast, but only a couple of days a week I'll do intermittent fasting where I won't have breakfast and I'll back it up. Here we've got everything is nice and balanced. And I'm a little high on protein in the morning, but that keeps me full. But you get a lot of food. Look at how much food I'm compared to this day. Like, here's this day's food. It's like, and then here's this day's food. So I have a nice big protein shake in the morning. I've got some creamy mushroom stroganoff for lunch with another protein shake, and some Thai yellow curry and another protein shake. Now, that does seem like a lot of protein shakes, but please remember that this is a plant-based day. And when you're eating plant-based, you've got to get protein shakes in if you're trying to build muscle. So that's what I'm trying to do now. So these are set for me, but look, the calories, 1649, 1648 on the other day. So they are pretty much exactly the same. But again, look, here's the macros for this day. Severely deficient in protein and low in carbs, so really high in fats. Now on this day, we are nice and balanced at 98%. I am not the person that hit the 100% mark, be perfectly perfect because I don't roll like that. That's just me in a nutshell. So the good thing, I do have a multivitamin on here. I also take calcium with magnesium and vitamin D3 supplement. The amount I take differs depending on what I'm eating that day of the calcium tablets. But I've been taking these Naked Nutrition multivitamins, and I actually went through and we put them in a manometer earlier, and they really have a lot of good stuff in. So I would highly recommend them. Did they come off? I would highly recommend these Naked Nutrition multivitamin. They kind of really help you hit your marks. And I'm not getting to say that honestly. I like them so far, and I wasn't going to wait to give a review, but I put them in Chronometer and I saw how much stuff is in there, and I was like, oh, this is really nice. Now here we go back to, this is the plant-based, but again, where we're focused on health, where I make sure that my meals are balanced, and I'm going to be full, and I'm going to be a happy tripper, and I have my vitamins. So I go down here, my vitamins are here. Yes, I need a little folate. Yes, I could use a little potassium, a little iron, a little bit more fiber, especially since I don't have a gallbladder. Fiber is super important. But also we can scroll down here. This is what I love about Chronometer so much, honestly, is that you can scroll down here and see all your vitamins and all your minerals, your lipids, where the sugars are here. Now this sugar is going to be from fruit. Let's see, it'll be here, banana, stroganoff, blah, blah, blah. It'll be where that's from. And then go down into your protein, and then nutrient balance, which I would explain, but it's kind of confusing a little bit. But this is why there's a huge difference when you focus on health, because the food that you eat is different. The timeline that you're eating it is also different. The way that you look at food is different, especially for women, because we really have a hard time under eating. Most of us are eating less than 100 calories a day, and your body will go into starvation mode and starts to do psychological things that are crazy in order to trick you into eating. So I'm finding this was a big stretch to do even just the weight loss day with 648 calories, because I don't think that a female, normal woman trying to do that, I don't think they're eating that much. So I think it's even less than that, which means we're even more efficient. Which is why we're tired and hungry and cranky and all things, and we can't think like, I don't have the energy to figure out how I'm going to try and work out. That's what we automatically go to, is that we have to like punish ourselves and work out a bunch to make up for whatever we are eating or whatever. And when it comes to weight loss, it's 100% diet. It's what's going in. And if you want to have energy, want to feel great, and you want to keep it that way, and know how to sustain a lifestyle and sustain a family's lifestyle as well, it has to be a shift of focus on health, because the other way just keeps you in that diet cycle, and then our children learn that diet cycle, and then it continues and continues and continues. So I always tell, like when I'm coaching clients, yes, okay, we can talk about how much weight you want to lose, but also I want to talk about how you feel. I want to talk about your health goals. If you need to clear labs, if you're trying to get blood pressure medication, if you're trying to have more energy, if you're trying to have, whatever it is, I want to hear those goals, because those are the tangible goals to know what's going on inside. Because when you have symptoms like high cholesterol, high blood pressure, pre-diabetes, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, those things are all symptoms of what's going in. And the number on the scale is just data, and it tells you, and your food is data. It doesn't have to feel like punishment or restriction or something that you have to do. I thought that way for many years, and I fought against tracking food. And I'm 100% it, but I see the benefit because of this particular app. Again, I'm not affiliated. I just really like it because I like to see, especially vitamins and minerals, because they're also vitamin deficient, that it's really I wonder that we're like, weird. I can start to feel now when I don't take vitamins for a couple of days. If I'm like 2 or 3 days, I'm like, all right. I think I need something. And you can get to that point in your health journey where you're like, something's off. And you go look, maybe you look at the tract on your food. Oh, I'm super hungry this morning. I didn't have enough protein at dinner last night, or something like that. So it really shifts that focus of, I need to punish myself and lose weight. When you focus on health and do it the right way, the weight loss will always come. And the health will come too. And knowing how to keep it that way is the cherry on top. That's what I focus on, is teaching people how to be healthy and feel amazing. Yes, losing weight is the bonus, but most importantly is to know how to keep it that way. Not, okay, I'm going to teach you 12 weeks how you can lose whatever 20 pounds you want to lose. 15 pounds, 20 pounds. Let's say 15 pounds, 10 to 15 pounds, and, I send you on your way. That is a huge disservice in the weight loss community. That is a huge service to people. That's why we have a huge issue. I won't keep my mouth shut, because unless you teach people how to be healthy in the long term, what are you doing besides taking money? Neither here nor there. All right, I'm going to keep my soapbox because I'm going to get myself in trouble and I can't keep my mouth shut. Holy shit. All right. That's health versus us on Thursday's private exclusive Facebook Live. In the private, I will link in the comments. If you're not a member of that already, go hop over there and member, because remember, you get access to exclusive lives. I'm going to go in further into this topic, health versus loss, into calorie versus macro. What is the difference? A calorie is not a calorie. They are different. And so I'm going to show you And through Chrono Trigger, I'm going to track things. They're going to be the exact same count, and I'm going to show you what the difference is in nutrition and what you're actually getting and what you're eating. This is probably one of the biggest problems that I have encountered and also continue to see is we have no idea how to feed ourselves because nobody ever taught us. And I don't know about you, but I only my mom do like diets and like Weight Watchers and stuff like that, and it never worked. She always gained her weight. And my mom is addicted to food without addressing those things or knowing how to keep yourself warm in a healthy state. And ain't gonna work. It's just gonna be that vicious cycle. And I try to step out of it because I want my kids to go. It was really one of the biggest reasons that I did it. All right, we are getting a giveaway. I'm going to do some goodies really quick. The giveaway, I have 3 winners for the giveaway. This is the 2021 holiday giveaway. Now, I am going to read all of the prizes because I'm so excited for the winners to be announced. First place, hold on. I'm trying to get to it. First place prize, you get free entry in Warrior 12, which is my new brand new amazing 12 program. It's going to teach you to not only lose weight and get healthy, but keep that way in the long term. I'm so excited. You also, as a member of Warrior 12, will get automatic entry into Sugar Warrior 10, which is my 10-day sugar detox. The average loss in there is days, but most importantly, that program, you reset your cravings and your taste buds. You reset your brain and you reset your taste buds to where when you come out of that 10 sugar detox and go into trying to maybe lose or continue to that health journey, it's a lot more manageable because you're not craving like McDonald's all day. So, all right. We'll also get a 1-hour one-on-one coaching with your family. We're going to talk specifically about your goals and how we reach them together. You also get goodies, $100 gift card to Target, just to get all of your new year of health needs, whether that be your cool new like workout outfit that makes you feel badass. I also have a ratio scale. Now this gives you body weight, body fat. It gives you also visceral fat, and a whole bunch of information on your fat. I love this. I weigh usually every day, maybe I a day or two. I've discussed that's an effective tool. I also have this amazing food scale. Now, this food scale has a pull-out thingy. So you have a big plate and you can pull it out. It works. I absolutely love that. I actually have 2 of these at home. And last but not least, on top of that, you also get water bottle iron mask. So it can be matchies. All right, that is going to be first. Second prize, you get entry into Warrior 10. That is the amazing sugar detox, which I absolutely love. And that was my very first thing that I really started out with that I was able to be successful with to help me with cravings. And you also get a one-on-one coaching session with me. And then third, you also get a one-on-one coaching session. So I have everything in a spreadsheet with a number randomizer. I don't know why my brain just like so I'm going to go and randomize, announce the winner. I'm going to wish you very, very good luck right now, and I'm super excited. All right, here we go. Winner number 1, first prize winner is Luma Merib. Woo! All right, hold on 1 second. Let's see. For 29, let me see. Samantha Wallace is our second prize winner. And let me see. Number 54, Melanie Cooper. Melanie Cooper and Luma. And hold on, I've got and Samantha Wallace. I'm so excited for you guys. I'm so happy. If you did not win, okay, girl, I still got you. Don't worry, because those programs are still going to be available. We are opening and starting January 3rd. The Warrior 10 is less than it costs to feed a family of 4 at McDonald's. So if I didn't win, I made sure that everybody would still be able to afford this even after the holidays so that you could make 2022 your year of health. So I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you learned a lot for health versus weight loss. And I will see you on Thursday when we're going over calories versus macros. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have an amazing night. I am running to 8th grade band concert. I love you, bunches, and I will see you later.